There you go. Busan, Kings Row, and Circuit Royale. Banned out there from Lokjiiu beats Pumas, banning out Samoa, Paradiso, Coliseo, and Dorado. So Pumas definitely banning out a lot of high ground. That's even Coliseo now, I think, is much more of a high ground oriented map. We've seen Diva become very, very prominent on this map. And even though Winston's gotten a little bit of a nerf, you know, we're still seeing Winston very prominent in the meta. Lunar, what's up, my friend? Thank you for being here. Appreciate you being here. Even if it is just momentarily. I appreciate you popping in to say hi, lurking. Hey, it's all appreciated. Thank you very much, friends. Thank you very much. Okay. We got our map pull in as I've gotten myself in this lobby. Oops. Oh, that'll work. That's fine. All right. It is Nepal. I can follow the new Queen Street, Suravasa, and Shambhali Monastery here for your map pool for today. For this lower bracket final in your SA Master Division between Lokjiiu beats and Pumas. Puma's definitely the underdog in this story. The undercat, perhaps? All right. With that said, let's get into some Overwatch. Oh, come on. I fixed... thank you, Looter. Enjoy your Sunday. I fixed my margins. Come on now. I specifically win it. God, my goodness. I need somebody smarter than me to help me with that. All right. That's enough of the background music. Get serious. One of these teams is going home. One of these teams is moving on to the grand finals. Okay. I believe we're getting a little off-rolling on the other side. Maybe there was off-rolling yesterday? But FACEIT is on the Sigma. Here to kick things off with Glitch playing the Ana. Galka's managed to push up and get some ground on bridge. Allow a little room here for Reach to sit back and throw shots and Dynamite down range. Good Dynamite could initiate the attack here. Put some pressure onto the back line. Perhaps leave Effects vulnerable. But so far, a good kinetic grasp gives some extra shielding over to Effects. They're able to continue holding the spot. Galka comes back to control Mega. Regroups as Lokjiiu came across the gap. Trying to catch defensive Pumas or just front line of Pumas perhaps. A little off guard, but it's Galka who ends up demacked early in the fight. Finished off by Glitch. And out here on coast, it is just cleanup for Pumas as they feast in fight one. Ooh, almost got the sleep turret. I saw that. I saw that, Glitch. Hey, you know what? Maybe this is final form for Pumas. I could have sworn they were... Glitch was on take yesterday, right? Like, I'm not completely mistaken in that, right? Hiding along the outside. Might get a little ambush on Shin. Gonna get a fight out. Sleep dart lands. Beautifully done. They're out of Glitch. As Glitch is looking top tier on the Ana here. Kick things off. What a start for Pumas. But they might initiate here. They do have the Nano and a little bit ahead of the Kitsune Rush on the other side. Does look like Pumas are going to take their time and wait it out as Noel's going to throw down the Kitsune Rush over the bridge. Dalko goes jumping in on a newly soft Widowmaker. Effects drops the Gravitic Flux. Only gets one, though. It's a trade for 3 in the back line. As Dalka puts great use of that Kitsune Rush. Fox and Gorilla equals a lot of death. The Fox Gorilla combo. Oh, yeah, that's a body block and a half. You're not making it out. Nicely done. Turn my mic down a little bit there. I think I was peeking a little bit on you, friend. Sorry about that. This is the part where I leave. Amazing. Ooh, nice pulse. Kuna able to get one. No, not going to make it back on as Kuna picks up another. Eli throws in a Bob just to hold down bridge. Even finds a kill onto Shin as well. Talking about how Shin was such a huge impact player yesterday, but Eli has kept him in check. I mean, really just Pumas in general. That's a Primal Rage that's going to send one down to the grave. Good sleep out of Glitch. Stalker's woken up. comes back to the point for a little top off. Puma's still in control of the objective, but now they have lost Glitch. Not sure they're gonna be able to hold it. Fex has moved over to a D.Va here at some point. He's already got 75% ult charge, so he's been on the D.Va for a moment. Comes just a kind of a 50 on objective, like a 50-50 fight. Kind of bashing heads together. Papo had the rally, so a little bit of an advantage there. Little boop since Bob down to the bottom. Kind of got caught on the ledge of the stairs there. Unfortunate from Reach. Oh, that was so close. Effects was literal one. Getting back into mech. Unreal. And Glitch lands another beautiful sleep dart. Gonna wins out the duel between the Tracers. Eli tries to put some pressure here. Devalue the Kitsune Rush coming out from Lokjiiu beats. Geo, the namesake, deep in the back line here on the other side. Trying to keep Kuna at bay. But they've lost their tank on the point. That's a nanoed brig on Papo. Looks to be a little bit of trouble, but Eli finds three through all, or a couple through all that. Effects comes up with a squish on the D.Va mech. And this is Pumas walking away with round one. Squish. I squish you. I squish you.
You need a dose of reality, little Miss Sunshine.
It doesn't hurt to look on the bright side.
A new look here out of Pumas coming into Championship Sunday. And it works out well for him out of the gate. Effects able to match what Dalko was doing. Decent little rollout. Nice and quick, nice and snappy. Kuna should be able to get right in this fight. A little bit of a long rotation and a Bionade. Actually got effects out of mech, but Dalka dies for it. So both tanks trading out here. Kuna once again lighting up the feed early in the fights. Now going directly into the back line on the back of a great Bionade there from Glitch. You know, Glitch goes down as Shin and Kuna raise to kill supports, and Kuna comes up with the checker flag. Second attempt. And from Lokjiiu beats. There goes Dalka deep into the back line. Trying to find both supports. Good peel comes in from effects. Lokjiiu does fall. I think he was not able to get out. Tried to follow Dalka in, but just did not make the escape. The +1. Effects is getting a little aggressive here. First time to the back line. Now on to the Winston. We're just going to get disengaged. Eli gets popped. Trying to get greedy on a kill on the way out. But no, he'll get right topped off with a nade. Now the re-engage. Still about 5 seconds left on this nade. There's a stick out of Shed. Pop, I'm so sorry. Shed dismantles the backline. Lokjiiu finally grabbed control here for the first time on Village. Our Tracers are having a day. Now it's Kuna with the pulse. Can't get too distracted by this backline. Still got Eli to worry about over the top. Who's going to come in with a Winston and just land right in the middle of everybody. Meanwhile, there's Kuna on the point. Effects finds Reach amidst all the mess. Primal's available for Eli. Oh, they're not. Okay. Go, try to peel. Go save Glitch in the back. Glitch has a sleep dart, able to protect themselves just fine. And Pumas are back in control. This is Masters lower bracket final. I should put that on screen, shouldn't I? I can do that. Let's keep an eye on Reach out of the back here with a Bob. See where they want to use this. Try to use this on point or grab some high ground, perhaps. Dalka's going to jump in and do the ladder themselves. Finds a kill onto Popo. Rest of Lokjiiu beats wisely sitting up top. Patient approach here with 90% on the board for Pumas. Effects is low, kind of getting chased down, just swarmed by blue jerseys here. Great nade to help survive through the pulse bomb, but Effect will eventually get demag. That Bob out onto the objectives. Reach goes coach gunning in for a more piece of the pie. We'll get it. Point flips, but Lokjiiu have to be perfect here for the rest of the sub-map. Quick. See how that looks. Yeah, that'll work. At the top of your screen, there you go. LBF is there at least. It's better than nothing. Nice shot, Reach. Ooh. Taking Kuna out, who has just been red hot this map, and a DMAC on effects, and this fight's just done. Jin looking to build the rest of that pulse bomb. Exit picks from Dolsa. Picking up 3 on the back of that fight. This is going to be a big ult fight here. Very far in. Wide rotations from both of our prongs here. Nade lands. Dalka's going to go primal in the back. It's a duplicate from Eli onto a Winston. We saw the nano early onto Effects. Effects is still up and running, but Dalka finds Kuna on the jump back. Look at Effects before they're able to get back in mech from the self-destruct. And Lokjiiu beats looking to take this one away. Send us on over to Shrine. You know what I should do? I should... See, and this is where we're just improving the stream. And looking at it, I think I'm going to move this. We can fix this between matches, perhaps. Or I think the map's going to go too fast. I might have time between series. Put a little spot above, like, the team names. Kind of like how we've seen in OWCS, to put the division and what round we're in and all that. That's probably a great idea. Thank you, Luder. You're inspiring me to do better, to be better, to improve the stream. We're growing and getting better every day. Just like Lokjiiu beats are growing and getting better every moment. As Lokjiiu themselves comes up with the first blood here on Shrine to put the beats up in a 5v4. The tables have kind of turned, right? I feel like Effects was playing the Diva previously and Dalka was on the Winston. I mean, last match, it was absolutely that way. Dalka feeling like the Diva's the way to go here on Shrine. Eli's got a recall after catching a Bionade in their teeth. Use the rest of the blinks to get the heck out of dodge. Lokjiiu beats in control of the objective. But this is a swarmy little Sombra Tracer comp out of Pumas. They're going to re-engage with a quickness. Interesting that Eli's moved over to the Tracer for this composition, by the way. Kuna has picked up the Sombra. Look like Eli's working on the back line. Kuna is working on the Diva. But Reach given plenty of time to pop 2. Dynamite coming up huge. Second fight win in a row here for Lokjiiu. Here for the beats. Thank you for being here, Lunar. I appreciate you popping in, my friend. Where's Eli? You know Eli's got to be hunting for that on in the back line. I know I would be. 90% to pulls. Ooh, double blinked all the way in. Recalls back up to the high ground. Coalescence out for Popo here over this point. Looks like they faded out of the stick from Shin. Nano goes on to Reach as well here from Lokjiiu. Results in a couple of kills. Oh, quite a few. And a squeeze onto Effects as well. One good squeeze deserves another. Third fight win in a row here for the beats. Need to get this EMP online. Going into the back, manual hack on to reach. Effects is there. Popo gets the final blow. Nice little convergence. Probably the best dive we've seen so far this map. Effects overextends, though. Gets demeched on that far room. Noel and Shin both low, but both have found kills in this fight as Shin comes up with yet another. Try to put a stop to this rain from Pumas. It was a good start over on Sanctum, but Lokjiiu bring it back, and they will start off lower bracket finals with a 1-0 lead. All right. Right in some stats here from map number 1. It's getting better. Look at that. Look at that. Right into stats. Right into stats. Who's standing out? Dolka, 30 and 5. 13,000 damage. Be it on the Winston or the Diva. Dolka looked exceptional leading this team on that comeback win there in Nepal. It was Lokjiiu's map pick. So, heading into map 2, we will get Puma's pick. We saw they had banned out Paraiso. Not wanting... I mean, that's interesting, right? Because they've banned out Paraiso in Dorado and Coliseo. We see him kind of opt into a bit of Winston and a bit of Diva, even though playing on Nepal. Did start on the Sigma, I will say. But, with that... oops, here. There we go. I can vault it for map number 2. Accept this game invite real quick. Puma's pick. Look to bring us back, see if they can tie us up. Get in map 2. Diva look again out of Dolka. And this is a composition that will be okay at first, but this is really built for second point, right? We did get Gian Leon subbing in. Pulling out the Widowmaker. Looks like they're going to go back over to the Ash here. Zarya out from effects right into the face of Dolka immediately. Wasted no time running up to the front of Pillar. Nice sleep dart to prevent the pursuit there from Dolka. Interrupted the blasters, the jump jets. There we go. Those things. The boosters. That's what I was looking for. Holy hell. I couldn't think of the word boosters, y'all. How embarrassing is that? Nice move out of Dolka here. We're going to finish off this fight. Flawless defense here to kick things off. Okay. Getting a brig swap. Gotta go with the on a brig here. And is able to sneak in underneath to the house. Avoid the shot out of reach in the meantime. Effects swapping over to a Diva. Right now just fighting for that front position. I believe that sleep dart landed, but looks like Dolka's able to get up and get around the corner, find some cover. Luna's in a bit of a fight inside the house here. Eventually able to push out as Effects turns around the corner. And it's just a push up through remaining. Luna gets a few shots down, but can't quite finish off the Lucio. Pulse Bomb does miss in the back, but Now Pumas have this Kitsune rush to contend with, and it ends up being a fight in a tiny house. But Null goes down, the nano boost onto effects is enough to find one kill. Self-destruct up will send everybody to the corners, and Kuna finds one caught in a corner. Effects get squeezed for the second time this series, but this is a 4v2 on this point. Just a little bit of cleanup out of Pumas. They'll get this card on the road, but as I mentioned, I don't feel like... Ooh, are we going to get a recontest here? Ooh, not quite. This composition very much built for this second point. Everybody has the ability to get up onto high ground in their own merit. Most have a couple of different ways, right? Or at least you can path different ways. The only one that's kind of just a one-shot is the coach gun. There comes the attack. The Bob leading the way. Huge purple out from Glitch, though. That hit 4. That's going to get Sound Barrier out from the other side, and just a beautiful disengage. Here out of Pumas. Oh, but Kuna doesn't make it out. Unfortunate. Everything was so clean as they disengaged from the double support ults, theoretically coming back. Now, they did use their rally in said disengage. Oh, and Shin delivers a present into the corner. Amazon delivery, 5 stars. Shin at your service. Nice shot reach. Even though Hipfire did get nerfed a little bit. No matter there. And now Null's already built up to another Kitsune rush. Nano just in time. I thought Jianyon was dead for sure. Papo able to batter down Dawka before they can get Mac and Mech, but Effects stays up on the high ground a little longer than they probably should have. Does use the self-destruct to call the Mech back down, right back into the action. Meanwhile, Kuna drew the ire of 4 different players here from the beats. Now they're going to come back up to retake high ground. Bionate in, finds 2, cleanse used on it, and Effects driven away by the newly swapped from Winston out of Dawka. Back up to the high ground goes Effects as the Kitsune rush is thrown down low here from the defense, but that mobility coming in very handy, and Dawka's able to give chase, find the pick. Now going into the back line, looking for the supports. Dancing around the bubble. There's the Ana, there's the Brig. Oh, even going to get the jump pack damage down onto Jianyon. Good swap from Dawka. Vex once again knocking on the front door. Here comes Dawka just to chase them back down to ground level with the help of the Kiriko. Bionade lands and Effect stays on top just barely. Thank you for the follow of Eddie Narkia. Dawka eats a shot, gets that shield up. Bob in, trying to finish the job. The sleep dart and the push, but here comes a Winston. And still, the backline has just not had a chance to stabilize. Nice little volley of pressure coming out there from Lokjiiu Beats, and they're able to capitalize and crush the Pumas in that corner. Not much to work with. We do have a pulse online. Where is Kuna, speaking of? All right, Effects driven away. Let's see where Kuna's at. That's not Kuna. You're Kuna. Okay, Kuna's putting cart pressure down. Has to bail. Effects is under a bit of pressure as well. Effects fall back for some heals. Going back up for the squishies. Loop onto Dawka, but they're going to give pursuit. Ooh. Thought about going into that small room. Looks like they're going to loop back up here. Nano boost out onto Effects. They move in and find Rage. Dawka going to the backline with the Primal Rage. Gonna have to pop it before they get the initial kill. Bio lands, but just so much health. Good sleep dart as well. Rally, disengage. Papo keeping the angry Winston at bay for the moment. Effects is able to pick up Shin on the backline, but the sandwich is good, and, well, looks a little painful here if you're a Puma. Effects off fire. Jianyon on the point. A little bit early to initiate overtime. Gonna be up to Kuna or Effects to get onto this cart. There goes Kuna in. I don't know if they made it. Okay, they did actually make it. It's such a broken fight, though. It's a survival mode here for Pumas as they throw bodies at the objective. This is as far as they're going to get. The high ground composition working to a T here for Lokjiiu Beats. Be it the Diva initially, swapping over to the Winston about halfway through. Falco continues to be a top performer in the lobby.
Initiating match.
The door stands. The cart, not even on the bridge.
Ready for battle.
The box of victory. A stark reminder directly out of spawn. Pumas need to hold. Otherwise, it's going to take a reverse sweep if they want to move on to the grand finals. Lex going back over to the Diva to try to make it happen.
Five, four, three, two, one. Attackers incoming.
Very aggressive position. FX trying to get some little extra ult charge. Yeah, immediately Lokjiiu Beats like, ooh, we want to pounce on that. And FX is still the focus of everybody's fire. Manages to back into the tunnel with barely any health left. No DM. Shin's going to try to loop around the other side, but FX manages to get back to the mini. Finally, Bionade used to get him topped off, but Reach is able to pick up one. Dalka now dropping into that mini room. D-Mech eventually in on effects. It's a lot of jump pack damage into the thick of people combined with a TNT. Yeah, that is just a slow death here for the defense of Pumas.
That's some applied science.
Objective lost. Stop the pain.
Woohoo! Payload's on the move!
Izzy! Oh my goodness! Thank you so much! Holy cow! No no shot, no way! Izzy, thank you for the 5 gifties. Absolutely amazing. Oh, what a whip shot from Boppo. Glitch was one. That jump pack damage lands, and your Ana is done. This map is done. Continue rush from the top. Actually, decent job avoiding it. Here comes the counter punch. As FX is moving up with a nano in the pocket, trying to get on top of Talco, but Tuna fell by Reach from the low ground. Tanks continue to battle it out. Ooh, that dynamite was too close. Reach is going to circle out with some long sight lines here. Should just dominate this all-important high ground. It's going to be very difficult for this defense to retake. It's a rally to try to make it happen. There's still a primaling monkey in your face. Woo! That was close. Meanwhile, FX has the self-destruct. Can you get back in mech? Oh! Noel doesn't get the swift step out. Some sort of misplay on that one. Pumas catch a break they so desperately need. Do they have anybody here to stop the cart? 3 up top. There goes Jianyon back onto the objective. FX regroup it as well, thinking they're lucky stars. So one of the teammates able to contest. Lokjiiu down low with the sound barrier. Only hits 2 with that. Shin moves in with the extra shielding to try to duel Jianyon, and will win that duel out with a little help from your Kiriko. Noel coming up with a very important kill, and it looks like Lokjiiu Beats will get it done. Despite a fantastic showing from the defense of Pumas, not quite enough. And the Bates move up to match point. Izzy, thank you so much. That was just so kind. So kind. Thank you so much.
Play of the game.
We hit our sub goal and everything. All right. Oh, am I quick enough to get stats for map 2 up? Nope. Almost. Darn it. I was so close. I was so close. Dalko with another amazing round. Continues to just be a leader here for the Beats. Putting that experience, putting that World Cup experience, that contenders SA experience to fantastic use here. And a dominant performance. Really, I mean, it was Reach leading on the Ash in damage overall. And those Dynamites were nasty. I mean, those were terrifying. Amazing how much pressure the Dynamites can put on. Like, they can just force out so many cooldowns and force a little bit of panic in a situation, you know, when you might otherwise feel like you're in control, and then suddenly a big Dynamite comes in over the top. Yeah, it can be the initiation tool that really starts things off on the right foot, and Reach was doing it time and time again. You know, alongside Dynamite and Bionade, both can perform in a very strong way like that. I don't know if Dynamite's as strong as Bionade, but still pretty darn close. Pretty darn close. Oh, hey, that's our cue. You know what I should have done before I accepted it? I should have gone to this, and then you wouldn't see screen break. Haha. Coliseum banned out by Pumas. We get ready for our third and potentially final map. Unless Pumas can dig deep and find a way to beat the Winston composition until they can find a way to close the gap against Reach. I feel like Kuna and Shen have kind of been going neck and neck. Kuna's definitely had some pop-off moments. But more so in map 1. Shen, I think, came alive a little bit more there in map 2. Hi, Beauregardian. Up on a big 70-pound lug of a dog just came in to say hi. What, you want some scritches? You want some scritches, buddy? All right, what tank are we waiting on? We're not waiting on a tank. Thank you, tanks. All my tanks are in the lobby. Good job, y'all. Thank you. For tanks, for tanks everywhere. We thank you. All right. I had to shut my door. My dog came, busted it open. Okay. Let's get into map number 3. We're headed to Canada. Our least played push map by a long shot. Eli back in the DPS role. Yan going to the bench. A little more short-range map makes sense. We're just happy you're here, Pika Nico. You don't have to necessarily even be paying attention. Just the fact that you're here lurking and having a good time, that is good enough for me, my friend. That is good enough for me. Man, I appreciate you being here as well. Thank you for all your help. There's the real goat. I have fun with cameras. All right. Eli's gonna pick up the Echo here on their return to the match. Okay, never mind. Changed their mind last second. Looks like it's gonna be a Sojourn instead. Dalka sticking with the Winston. Otherwise, no changes here from Lokjiiu Beats. Needing one more map to move into the grand finals for their rematch against Ping Pong. But Kuna's gonna win the initial bout between our two Tracers. And that is an important fight win. That's an important duel to win on the Queen Street in particular, just because of all the different avenues here. You see Kuna kind of starting to work around in the soft flank, gets chased out, and now Shin has returned. Oh, Shin sending a message right back to Kuna. And the lead has flipped. Reach picks up one. Lokjiiu picks up one. And the first fight in earnest is going to go to the Beats. But they lose Dolko along the way. Me too, Izzy. Me too. I was like, wait a minute. When I was looking at the... I was looking at the Wikipedia here before we got started. I was like, wait a minute. Like, that's... Okay. All right, second fight. A win here could get Beats onto checkpoint very early in this map, and a huge advantage with close respawns and that time delay already out of the way. Building up towards the Kitsune rush. Pick onto Dalka or onto Null. Could shut this down. And Eli is going to find the former. Just as the Kitsune rush was starting to come online. It was about 95, 97% as Dalka goes down. Beautiful fight out of Eli. Holy hell. Sorry I didn't get your pop on that one, bud. That was amazing.
We're making progress. Let's stay with it.
Steady. We're almost there.
All right, Kitsune rush now available. As Puma's able to walk the bot back. Not allow any checkpoints to be picked up this early in. Pulse bomb's gonna land onto Dalka. Ooh, I don't think the Suzu made it. Dalka falls back down low, doesn't get the jump up either. And it's another early pick onto the tank. Go to effects pop. Give me some effects pop. Whoa. Well, they say so I got a stream deck and I'll like make a cough button and stuff. Overclock at the ready as Beats are trying to come recontest on this point, having self-construct to contend with. Dangerous move, and FX is able to get back in mech, even finds Null with the explosion itself. 5v4 as Dalka's primal range starts to fade, but does even the odds. Primal range? I think I said primal range? I don't know what a primal range is, but you know what? It was good enough for Beats. Rally out, try to see if they can swing this back. Bob slept here from Pumas. Even gave a little shield bash and whip shot for good measure. But still, Pumas end up falling back around the corner, but only momentarily, as they use this nano boost to re-engage a Kitsune rush counter out from the Beats. And still, the two teams battle for this corner. A low Papo has to fall back. Effects is going to get D-Mech'd along the way. And the disengage caught as Shen is able to meet them on the stairs. Beats will shut this one down, close out this long drawn-out fight. I feel like that was like a 2-minute engagement. Nice back and forth, a lot of ult spent. And an important fight goes back to Beats' favor. Neither team can put together 2 fight wins in a row, right? At least that's the story so far in the opening minutes here on New Queen Street.
Escorting the robot.
Slight lead still for Pumas, as they have successfully contested, but only momentarily. Going in the back, there's the stick! Shin! With a beautiful delivery. Eli not quite able to catch it in time, ends up getting pounced on here by Dalko. And Kuna goes wide with theirs. This will be a second fight win in a row here for Beats. And they're gonna grab this checkpoint. And the lead. Let's go, Wolf. Thank you for being here, my friend. I appreciate the support. Nice shot, Reach. Uh-oh. No, yeah. Yeah, Reach looks like they're ready to put this one down. As Reach moves up into the window with purpose. 3 headshots in a row, one of them resulting in a kill. Dalka hiding down just beneath in the egg house with the primal rage. Goes back up top. The whip shot is good. Nice response out of Papo. Another sleep dart as well. Oh, does pop the rally. And will force Dalka back down. So, sent packing once again, even with the primal rage. Now the nano thrown onto effects as they get bopped up by the bomb. Still undeterred. Start heading into the back line. Lich will finish off the bomb. Effects has to pause for a moment and let the rest of the team catch up. It's a little ring around the rosy here for both of our squads as the Beats circle around. Pounce onto effects. That's out of the bubble. Ooh, I'm not sure it was. Either way, effects gets back in mech. Looking no worse for wear. As the bot's starting to run the other direction. Effects looking to regroup the rest of the team. It doesn't make it up into the window in time. Drops down. Has Shin on their heels as Lokjiiu comes in over the top. Beautiful flank. Sound barrier finds 4, but Noel doesn't get it somehow. I don't know where Noel was positioned on that one, but they do not get that sound barrier. Still the Beats put a stop to the push. Able to continue to march forward. Or resume marching forward, should I say. I didn't see the overclock from Eli. That was definitely in there. It's in a rush from Noel. Fex just caught completely flat-footed in that. I mean, barely got around the corner before they were demeched. And without a tank, this is going to be Beats in a very good spot. Okay, they don't overextend. Back up, just build up a little bit of ult charge. As now sights are set towards the back of the point, as well as grand finals. Bio8 used defensively, trying to keep effects on this front line. Right now, Shin is going toe-to-toe. Backs up. That pulse landed. As Kuna's going to pick up one. Nano boost out onto effects, and Pumas trying to strike back. That's 3 on the board for him. They're going to get TS1 march in the other direction. Still a little bit of time to swing this thing, but they're going to have to stop and pause for the checkpoint, I believe. Did they get it? No, they did not get the checkpoint. They will have to stop and wait for this. Got some Eli pop. Uh-oh. Let's dodge it out of the way. Doko slept. Does have primal rage. Self-destruct somehow find Lokjiiu, and Dolka finds themselves the only beat left standing here. The only member of beats, whatever the word is. Beats by Dolka. Dolka gets out with 1 health. Kuna not able to pursue with Shin right on their heels there. There's the checkpoint. I believe that is butt scratch. That is going to be picked up. Bob into the back, and a fight win here as effects goes down, but a quick disengage. Whee! As we follow Dolka all the way to the other side. Hey, Ori FPS, thank you for the follow. I appreciate you. Effects going in. Woo, looking a little ahead of the pack, but that may not be necessarily. It looks like Pumas kind of spread out in a horseshoe formation around this point, but they did already lose the mech from Kuna. I mean, excuse me, from Effects, who's going to swap over to a ball now. Looking to re-engage. Shin dies, but gets the pulse on to Eli. 1-for-1 trade, but Eli with a much quicker run back. Reach playing out of the window. Just a little room to work, and it just could be the death sentence here, but Suzu saves against the pulse. Reach still in this fight, now with a Kitsune Rush to work with as well. Oh, Kuna was so close to shutting down this high-octane hit scan, but nothing doing. And now Reach is here, putting your flex support in the dirt. Sound Barrier out from the beats. They're going to find the kill on a Wrecking Ball as well. Eli with a last-second overclock, try to see if they can keep this at bay, but it looks like the waves are going to crash on in. The dam has broke. Now it's just trying to clog the holes as the water starts to pour in. And Pumas feel the levels rising. Might be above their nose at this point. As Lokjiiu beats put them to bed. Swimming with the fishies. And the beats move on into our grand finals. After a plethora of metaphors, GG's. And congrats to the beats on a 3-0 dub. We'll see you in grand finals. All right, let's get some stats there from map 3. Stats. Well, there's some stats. Reach once again, leading the server damage, fewest deaths as well, tied with Lokjiiu on the Lucio for that. So feeling pretty unbothered, moisture, and in their lane. Reach had an outstanding series. Led in damage in 2 of the 3 maps. No, in all 3 maps. All 3 maps. Reach led in damage. Putting up 25, 30, roughly 35k damage. No, roughly 40k damage, excuse me, over 3 maps. Great performance out of Reach, Dalka, and the rest of the Beats. And we were going to send them on over to the grand finals. Let's see. Gotta be back to my ugly mug. Actually, you know what? I don't know why I did that. Here, let's just, y'all can look at stats. Y'all can look at stats while I update the ticker. Enjoy some stats. Let's put this match in here.